57 million young people demanding change. You know, it's why we're up here at COP26 today. It's Youth Day. We represent an incredible worldwide force for good of young people who want to see their future and their planet protected. You know, and it's a very powerful voice. You know, young people are always going to be the driving force of this. You know, they want to do the right thing. They are super climate aware and environmentally conscious. And it's wonderful to see, and we're all up here hoping that ultimately the leaders of the world affect change now. Actually, you know, not talk, but action. And there are real signs that this is happening now. It's almost like we're past the point of no return. We have no choice now. We have to do the right thing and put some proper measures in place to, you know, get rid of these fossil fuels, invest in renewables, and properly protect our forests and our oceans.
I mean, it's difficult when you look at the scale of this, though, isn't it? Because I mean, a lot of your members now will be your parents, their own children may be in the scouting movement. By the time some of these things come on board, I mean, it's a level of acceptance, I guess, is it that I mean, some phasing out fossil fuels, for example, is not going to happen overnight.
It's not, but it's about making the right decisions. All of us want to be able to look our grandchildren and stuff in the eyes one day and say, you know, at the critical time we stood up and we were counted and we said, you have to do this. And, you know, it's not just a sort of a nice add-on. You know, this is about the future of our planet, and it is these young people's future. And, you know, 57 million young people, young scouts around the world is a formidable, you know, it's a formidable kind of army, really, of young people saying, please, 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 to our leaders of the world, put these measures in place and do the right thing.
I mean, it's interesting with the scouting movement in a way, because it's, you know, there is so much in scouting which is based in nature. So that sort of survival part of what we do. I mean, there's so much more about understanding how nature works. So it's all part of the sort of curriculum, isn't it?
It is, and it has been for 120 years, you know, or 112 years now we've been around, you know. There was actually conservation badges for scouts back in the 50s, you know. In the 30s they were doing gardening and farming and learning out about, you know, how to look after bees and the animals. And, you know, so you're right, this sort of environmental awareness has been part of the scouting agenda long before it was niche, long before it was trendy, and long before where we are now, where it's essential. You know, this isn't about any of those things. This is ultimately now about survival. And I feel incredibly proud that so many young scouts are driving this, and that people, hopefully up at COP26 now, are listening.
It is a phenomenal movement, and one I'm so proud to have been part of in a very small way back in my youth. It's really good to talk to you, Bear. Thank you.
No, hey, once a scout, always a scout.
I'll take that.